Welcome back to another Robo review. Today I'm reviewing the Black, White, and Red Activity 3D Play Mat Engine. So it comes with this nice little case, which makes it a really nice gift. But as always, that's not the important part of it. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what's really inside. So we have here, we have a mat. And you can see it's all red, black, and white, which is great for stimulating for the baby or for small children. It does make a little noise and stuff, the material it is, but it's very plush, so when your baby's laying on it, if you have a hard floor, they wouldn't even know the difference. There's enough cushion in it. So on the make of it, I think they did a good job on this part of it. It's sewn really well. The back is just solid red. And there's there's like holders and ties in the corners for the next part. So let's go ahead and pull out the next piece to this. So there's two pieces. One, I don't know if we're not going to be able to see this that well in this camera because it only zooms so far out. So I apologize, but I'll try to do as best I can. So you insert one side here, and you would tie it, and you insert the other side for the first, actually I think it actually goes across. So you would have a diagonal, and you tie them in place so they remain there. And then the other one, same thing. You just kind of put it in here, and they'll kind of hold once they're both in, they'll hold each other up. So you can kind of see that it was easy assembly, very, very easy to put together. And I'm not going to tie it in this case because there's no need to right now to tie it in, but you could secure it even more once you get ready to play with it with your child. So what I'm going to do is, since we saw how it goes, and then actually this does tie together too to make this even more secure so it becomes a solid structure. What I'm going to do is, though, I'm going to take it apart, and we're going to look at these actual rods with the toys. Let me remove this mat first. We've both seen that. We've all seen, and we can see the quality of it and the colors and the patterns and how lovely it is. So these two rods, one's polka dots, one's stripes. So one of them has a single toy on it. This one it's a flower that actually is a little mirror for them to look at. There's plastic little clamps, so you could actually slide the toys off and remove them from here, or you can put them back on. And so they just kind of hang there nice. So that's one of the toys. It's a plush, so it's really soft. Very well stitched. I like how the flower has different patterns within itself as well. So let's go to the next pole. This one actually has 4 toys on it. So we'll start here. The same type of thing, has a plastic hook that holds them onto the pole. They can detach. This one's a rattle ball, and it has just spots and solid colors on it. Really soft. So you could either just rattle it, throw it around, or just have them kick it, look at it. Next toy is a little, looks like a little bug of some sort. I'm not quite sure if it's supposed to be like a little grasshopper or what, but it's a cute little bug. And it has different patterns on it, and it hooks on the rod again with the same plastic hook. They all do that, so it's easy to remove and to put back on. So when your kid gets bigger, they'll probably figure it out, but even still, there's nothing hazardous that I've seen so far with these dolls at all. So this guy has a little squeaker, and it's okay. The squeakers, it's hit or miss. But then this middle section has a crinkly section, which the babies all love that. So it's really good. Next, we have a little red, white, and black panda bear. Okay, so this guy actually sings Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, How I Wonder What You Are, and it sings it 3 times in a row. Personally, I think I would have rather seen it sing that actually, if it's going to go through it 3 times, I think I would rather see it sing through the whole song, or at least like the first main verse of it, or, you know, I mean, the most known verses of it. For me, the way it sings too is a little fast. For a baby, I would rather like to see a little more soothing than kind of what I would say is spazzo. But it is still cute, and I do like the fact it does play music and it's not just a simple rattle or squeaker or anything like that. The last but not least toy on here are 3 different teethers. There's like a flower-shaped teether, which is on the harder side, a circular teether, which it's a little bit softer than the flower, and then green teether, which is much softer and flexible. So these are all the toys on it. Overall, it's not, the product is well made. Like I said, the few critiques I would have is on this guy, the bug guy, his squeaker, it's hit or miss, and the panda bear with the song. Otherwise, if you look at it, there's really nothing else hazardous for your kid. There's no buttons on it, there's nothing to pull off of it. So there's no serious choking hazards, which for me is always a #1 priority when it comes to especially infants. So overall, it's a pretty great product. So again, this has been another Robo review. I hope you found it informative and helpful. If so, please give me a thumbs up or mark it as such, and hope to see you back again soon.